Balfour. I am the biodiversity specialist at Textile Exchange, and today I'm going to walk you through getting into our new biodiversity benchmark beta version. So this is the page that you should see to log in. So you'll type your email address and the password that you chose or were assigned. Then you'll click the login button here. So this is just an overview page of a little bit of background into the corporate fiber and materials benchmark. We have some links to the homepage on our website that talks about biodiversity, a survey guide that we definitely recommend you look through as you're, getting ready to complete the benchmark or going through. This survey guide contains a lot of information, background on why we've put this together, and then it has more specific information on all of the sections, why they're important, and some definitions as well as the questions themselves. So you definitely want to take a look at that. We also have a companion guide available, which will tell you more specifics about different materials that you might be reporting on in the benchmark, some information about risks related to those materials, and some actions that you can take to address any impacts. So then going back to the benchmark page, you will scroll down to surveys and reports, and you will see here survey name, and it will either say brand retailer or supplier. Either way, it doesn't make a difference. It's the same portal. So we're going to take a click here. And then you'll see you'll want to walk through all of these different sections. So the terms of use and data privacy, which talks about, the specifics between the use of your data, that we will never share any of your data. It will be aggregated and anonymized before it's reported on. And you also have the opportunity here to indicate if you are a part of any of these agreements and would consider sharing data with them. And then you will click Save and Continue. Here you will put in information for the main contact. Usually this is the person completing the benchmark, so it's probably you, whoever's listening. And you can also feel free to add additional contact information for other people in your organization that you want to keep on the loop or that are participating in filling out certain parts of the benchmark, getting some data for you or that sort of thing. Then we'll click Save and Continue again. So all of the sections in the benchmark have additional information in this guidance section here. So if you are not sure what it's asking for, you'll want to give a click and read the information there. And then there are also these green question marks that if you click on those, it provides additional guidance as to why the questions are important and why they're asked. So this is just corporate information. I will not walk you through all of this, but it asks for just some basic information about your company. Save and continue. And then here you have the benchmark reporting scope. You will see some questions related to your brands, what will be covered in this submission, and then the reporting period. So this is really important. So what specific period of time are you reporting on when you complete the benchmark? It's a very important question for us to make sure that we understand and you understand the period of time that we're covering here. So this is the most important page in making sure you get to the right place. So if you are listening to this, it means that you are a new user to the biodiversity benchmark. You have not completed the corporate fiber and materials module, that this is, you are just completing the benchmark as an independent module. So when you go to this question, please select your survey preference. You will want to make sure that the benchmark only is what is selected. And then you can select a subsector if you would like. And then you also have the opportunity to contribute financially towards the administration of this resource. It can be this fixed amount, it can be a different amount, or it's totally okay not to contribute if you are not able to do so. And then we also ask if you are a member of Textile Exchange, because for right now, the benchmark is open to both members and non-members. But of course, we are always excited about having new brands and suppliers join our network. Then you'll click Save and Continue. And now you're in. So this page is the first page of the biodiversity benchmark survey. Again, there is that green guidance bar at the beginning of every section that provides more information. It can sometimes take a second, as you see. So here's some additional guidance. It's not all of the information that's in the survey guide, but it's some key snippets. So feel free to refer to that. And of course, as you get through the different pages here, you can save and continue. If you're not sure about the answers, you can always just continue without filling everything out, of course, and come back. And we don't expect you to have all of the information to answer all of these questions. We realize that many of you are still new to the biodiversity journey, and we are happy to support you in that. And please don't feel any pressure to complete any of the questions here. It's supposed to be a learning tool and a resource for you. So of course, filling out as much as you can is helpful for us to understand the industry as a whole and to provide some feedback for you as a company. But it's not mandatory. And additionally, all of the data is anonymized and aggregated before it goes into any sort of public industry benchmarked report. So it's not possible for anybody to just filter out and find out the information that you have put in for your company specifically, but we will provide tailored private feedback to the company directly. And of course, you're welcome to share that with anyone if you would like to, but we consider that information confidential and it is not shared by us with anybody without your permission. So I hope that this has been useful, at least in getting you started. And if you have any questions on getting to this point, please feel free to let us know. Thank you so much.